Reclaim Your Day, a guide to intentional self-care in today's relentlessly busy world. Prioritizing mental well-being often feels like a luxury rather than a necessity. Yet, consistent self-care isn't an indulgence. It's a fundamental strategy for maintaining resilience, reducing stress, and improving long-term health. This isn't about elaborate spa days or expensive retreats. It's about carving out intentional time to recharge, refocus, and reconnect with yourself. The core principle, restoring, not escaping a self-care day, isn't simply a day off. It's a deliberate pause in the cycle of demands. It's a shift from doing to being. This matters because chronic overstimulation and lack of recovery erode mental clarity, emotional stability, and even physical health. The brain and body need downtime to process experiences, regulate stress hormones, and rebuild energy reserves. Ignoring this need leads to burnout, anxiety, and diminished performance in all areas of life. Why it works? The science of slowing down research consistently demonstrates the benefits of habits like adequate sleep, regular physical activity, time spent in nature, and meaningful social connections. Combining these into a dedicated period of time amplifies their positive effects. A self-care day isn't a cure-all, but it interrupts the stress cycle, provides space for self-awareness, and reinforces healthy boundaries. Here's how it impacts your well-being. Calms the stress response. Rest, gentle movement, and quiet time regulate the nervous system, reducing tension. Improves mood. Exercise, sunlight, and social interaction boost dopamine and serotonin, leading to better emotional regulation. Enhances self-awareness. Slowing down reveals what truly drains or nourishes you, enabling proactive adjustments. Supports better sleep. Reduced stimulation and earlier bedtimes improve sleep quality, a cornerstone of mental health. Reinforces boundaries. Prioritizing self-care teaches you to say no to excessive demands, protecting your long-term well-being. 9 actionable steps for a meaningful self-care day. The most effective self-care is planned, but not rigid. Structure provides direction without the pressure of optimization. Here's how to build a day that works for you. Set one clear intention. Before your day begins, define your primary need: stress relief, clarity, or pure rest. Write it down to guide your choices. Light structure, maximum flexibility. Schedule 2-4 intentional activities with open time in between. For example, morning walk, screen-free lunch, evening journaling. Protect your time. Block the time on your calendar and treat it as non-negotiable. Silence notifications, set an auto-reply, and communicate boundaries to others. Mindful movement. Engage in physical activity that feels regulating, not punishing. A walk in nature, gentle yoga, or a slow bike ride are ideal. Tackle one stressor. Complete one small, manageable task that has been draining your mental energy. This creates momentum without overwhelming you. Prioritize rest guilt-free. Sleep in, nap, or simply lie down with no agenda. Remind yourself that rest is essential, not optional. Disconnect from screens. Put your phone away, switch to grayscale, or simply avoid digital stimulation for a few hours. Engage in tactile activities instead. Meaningful connection. Reach out to someone you trust. A coffee date, a walk, or a phone call where you focus on genuine conversation can be deeply restorative. Carry one habit forward. Reflect on what felt nourishing and identify one small practice to integrate into your weekly routine. FAQs, making self-care accessible. When is National Self-Care Day? April 5. However, the benefits come from intentionality, not the date. Can I do self-care if I'm busy? Absolutely. Even 2-3 protected hours can make a difference. Treat it like a crucial appointment. 5 simple self-care ideas. Walk outside, call a friend, journal for 10 minutes, nap, or cook a healthy meal without distractions. Do I need to spend money? No. Many of the most effective practices are free: sleep, nature, connection, and reflection. How often should I do this? Once a month is a good starting point, but consistency is key. Incorporate smaller, weekly practices to maintain the benefits. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a survival skill. Prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being isn't selfish. It's essential for living a sustainable, fulfilling life. By shifting from obligation to intention, you can reclaim your time, rebuild your energy, and rediscover the power of simply being present.